Hello. Look at my cute little flower. I don't know if it exactly matches what I have on. I guess it does. It's kind of in the same genre, I guess. But oh wow. The event I'm going to today is called Cocktails and Cutoffs or something like that. And this girl has on some serious cutoffs that I just saw in the parking lot. Like, girl, you are doing it. But anyway, so I'm sitting in the car. The meetup time is 12:30. Right now it's about 12:20, and I don't really want to get out of the car until I see until it gets closer to 12:30, only because there's no waiting area. We're going to Lolo's Chicken and Waffles, and there's no waiting area inside the restaurant, and it's kind of hot outside. It's 104. So I don't want to be sitting outside or standing outside. I don't want to be on my feet, number one. Number two, I don't want to be standing outside in the heat waiting for everybody to arrive, because it's a brunch with about, I would say, maybe 20 people. So that should be fun. This is a group that I have not, I've been in the group for a long time, but I have not attended one of their events. So this is the first time for me attending one of their events. So it should be interesting. And yeah, it's called Cocktails and Cutoffs. And so I have on a shirt that has a cocktail on it, but the shirt actually, I guess I have to take a picture of it. The shirt actually says mocktails. See, anyway, you can't see that shit. But basically it's a mocktail shirt instead of a cocktail shirt, because I really wanted to represent the fact that I don't drink, and that I can still be a good time. I can still have a good time even if I don't drink alcohol. And so I have my shirt tied at the waist, so you can't really see that it says mocktail, so it looks like I'm on brand and on theme. But you know, if it comes up, I will just say I don't drink. And I tell people straight up, I also went to rehab when I was 18 or 19 years old. I was 19, I think. And yeah, so I don't drink, and it is what it is. But do I care if you drink? No. I want you to drink responsibly and not drink and drive and stuff like that. But do I care if you drink? No. It doesn't bother me. I would say that if I'm close to you and I feel like drinking is a problem and you're masking your problems by drinking, that might disturb my spirit a little bit, just because, you know, I know that life and I know how that can be. But generally speaking, like just going out and having a good time with people who want to drink, it's fine. I wouldn't necessarily say that that's the first event that I would pick, though, if it was all surrounding just drinking. If there were other things to do, like, you know, maybe dancing or listening to good music, and then there's cocktails involved or something like that, I wouldn't mind that. But if it was just like, let's go sit at the bar and drink, that would not be interesting to me. Or if there's food. If there's food involved, then yes, I'm in. Like today's Cocktails and Cutoffs is not about the cocktails for me, it's about the food. I know people have certain opinions about Lolo's, but I don't like Lolo's waffles, but I happen to like their food, and so I was like, yes, count me in. And so anyways, also too, the point is to keep my network diversified and not be in a situation like I got myself into in 2024 and 2025, where my world was revolving all around one person. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why I'm excited and happy about attending this event, is to be with a different group. I do kind of like the groups that I'm in that skew a little bit on the older side. People more my age and older. I have found that I like that, because they're in a different stage and phase of life than like twerking. But you know, if twerking is a part of life, then I guess that can be okay. I'm just here for the food, really. I'm here for the food. Like, I don't see like this being a big sisterhood group for me, because I think all the people who are in the group are younger. But we'll see. We'll see. It's more about enjoying the atmosphere, the food, and each other, and having a good time than I feel like this would be like close friendships. And I'm okay with that, because my goal is to keep my network diversified, so I have things to do with a lot of different people and not be counting on one person and then their family for activities. And so we'll see how it goes. Today is Sunday, June 14th. And shout out to Sunday, June 14th, because last year, Saturday, June 14th, at this time, was our first floating sound bath with Sisters Who Shine. And at this point in time, I am not inclined. I don't really feel like doing the floating sound baths this year. At least that's how I feel in the moment. Because first of all, I don't have steady, good employment where I could fund the sound baths if they're losing money. And so I can't really afford to lose money on the sound baths if we do. That's number one. Number two, I don't feel like cleaning up my house. I have, it's not nasty in terms of like dirty, but it's just, I have shit everywhere, and I don't feel like cleaning up to let people in my house. And quite frankly, I haven't even been in my own pool yet. You know what I mean? And so, and I'm burnt out. Like I'm over peopling right now. I need some me time. And, you know, I just worked 2 weeks straight, and then all the activities that I've been doing around that 2 weeks straight, I'm definitely looking forward to some just peace and quiet. I did want to come today, even though it was only a $5 deposit that I would have lost if I didn't come, because I really am looking forward to the food. And I've been in a weight loss challenge, and I've lost between 5 and 10 pounds, depending on the time of day I weigh myself. And so today is a day of enjoying some food that's not healthy, but is going to taste good. And congratulations to me for losing weight and maintaining the weight loss through the challenge. And I hope I win. I'll let you know. Okay, and now, even though the call time to show up was 12:30, she just wanted to make sure everybody's going to show up on time. And what she just posted in the group chat, love the group chat, love it. Just posted in the group chat that she's there sitting on the patio waiting, and told us that we're welcome to stay in our car and wait, which is great, because then I don't have to expend any extra social energy with people I don't know and be on, quote unquote, on and performing with people I don't know. I can preserve my social battery. And I already posted in the group chat letting them know that I'm here and waiting in my car. And she said, you're welcome to wait in your car. They're not going to see this till 1 o'clock, which is like, great. I'm going to just stay in the car and chill, because I don't want to go sit outside on the patio. It's 104 degrees outside, and I don't want to sit on the patio and talk to somebody I don't know and introduce myself and then have to hold a conversation. I would rather just sit in here and be chilled in the air conditioning and wait much closer to when our table is ready, or till she posted in the chat saying, hey, come out for the group picture. And I think I look cute for the group picture. Yes. But what a game changer. I mean, for the longest time, I wasn't even on Facebook really, except to promote other people's shit. Like, I really wasn't using Facebook for anything. Like, I wasn't watching anything that people posted on Facebook, nothing. And now I'm back active on Facebook. And all I was using Facebook for was promotions. And now there's so many people who use Messenger for group chat. Like, there's some people that I would say that are even younger that use Instagram more for DMs than they do Facebook. But I just love that I do not have to do any phone labor with anybody. I don't even have to be in text, even though text and Messenger is still kind of the same. But it's much easier because you can, if you use Messenger or you use Instagram DMs, you can see if somebody saw your thing versus text. Unless a person has read receipts on, you can't really see that. So, and then, you know, messages can be pinned, which I guess you can do that as well. But I love the efficiency and the communication of these group chats. And then people also, you know, post personal things in terms of like checking in on each other or things they're going through. But you can have sisterhood without having phone calls. And I love that. I absolutely love that. I love having sisterhood and not having to be emotionally burdened by long ass conversations on the phone. I don't mind conversations in person per se. Although last night was difficult because the restaurant was so loud and people were talking, and I'm like, girl, I cannot hear what you're saying because the music is too goddamn loud. But, so I can do in person, but even in person sometimes can be, like after a while, if we're talking about stupid shit I'm not interested in, then it could be difficult. And I just want to be quiet and enjoy my food. But the phone thing is just hard for me for a variety of reasons that I've already talked about. So let's check the group chat and see if they're ready for us to come outside. Oh, I see another girl in her cutoffs. The cutoffs are cutting. So I have no idea what I've said versus not said, because I also do audio journaling, and sometimes admittedly I will also well, anyway, I'm not going to talk about that right now. But so I'm not sure what I've said in a video for my vlog versus what I've said in an audio for just personal conversation. But what I want to say is that I love the diversity. This weekend, I went to a paint event with one group. Then on Saturday night, I went to a birthday dinner, still a faction of one of the groups that I'm in, but a totally different set of women and different group of women. And today, I'm doing something with a whole different set of women. And I just love it so much because I was so dependent last year on that one goddamn relationship and all the family surrounding that one person. And so it's so liberating to have all these activities and not be tied to one group. And then on top of that, to not have any one group be like, oh, you have to be exclusive to us or you can't be in the group. You know what I mean? And so I absolutely love that I do not have to be tangled up with any one person trying to suck up all my time. And I'm not saying that we didn't suck up each other's time, because that's what I used to do. I used to just have a relationship with a small group of people, and you know, if we spent time together, all of our time would be with this small group. And I love that I'm not doing that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let me check the group chat. I just signed up for, oh, look, her cute cutoffs are cute. And she has purple hair. That's cute. I just signed up for someone's Substack, and it's called the Introvert Intro, I think, or something like that. And they have a great article that I want to read. I'm not going to read it now because I keep checking the group chat to see when they're going to say, come out of your car. But there's probably about 5 or 6 people who posted in the group chat saying they're sitting in the car. Nobody wants to be out in this goddamn heat. So, anyway. But yeah, I'm interested in this article. And maybe I'll post screenshots of it or read it. We'll see. But not right now. Right now, I'm just like somebody posted in the group chat said, I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. I haven't eaten anything this morning. And this is about time my fasting window would be over. So, it's only 12:40 though. Oh, I'm ready to eat. And hopefully people start ordering right away and we don't have to wait for people to get their drinks. Let's order the food. And the thing is that I'm not even nervous about going in here and meeting new people. It's like I already have budding friendships with the whole other groups of people. So it's just kind of like I can just go and be myself, and I'm going to Lolo's, whose food I like. And so I'm really going to enjoy the food. And if you guys like me and I like you, that's just an added bonus. You know what I mean? So I love that I'm going into this situation with no desperate energy whatsoever. It's kind of like, hey, I don't want to necessarily say that all these groups and all these different things that I'm doing, that I would necessarily call these people my best friends or anything like that. But I feel supported. I feel I have community. I feel I have connection. I feel I have belonging. And therefore, going into this new situation, I'm not stressed about it at all. I got my order together, and I'm gonna be ready to eat. Yes. And like I said, I've lost 5 to 10 pounds since the weight loss challenge started with the group that I'm in, and I already weighed in this morning because the weight loss challenge ends today. And I hope I won that sucker, because we all put money in the pot, and I hope I won the pot. We'll see. Nobody has posted their weight in the group, another group chat, right? Nobody has posted their results in the weight loss group challenge yet, so we'll see. But I'm definitely waiting for other people to post before I post my results, and we have until midnight to post our results. I hope I won. I hope I won. We'll see. I'll let y'all know. No desperate energy whatsoever. And I know it's like black people are not supposed to do this, but I'm gonna order some grits, and I'm gonna ask them if they have sugar. And because I like sugar in my grits, I don't like savory grits. We'll see if I have the courage to do that, but I think I will. We'll see. You know what else is interesting? Because I'm just waiting for us to go in, so I have time. It's 12:45 now. What else is interesting is that my timeline is still often shows African drum and dance and drums and all the things, and it's like, as obsessed as I used to be about drumming, I could care less. And that's so funny about me, is like when I'm over something, I'm just over it, you know? And same thing with tap dance. For the longest time, I was obsessed with tap dance for years, and now I could care less. Same thing with singing, even though every once in a while in the house I still enjoy singing, but all of that stuff in the performing arts and stuff that I used to do, dance, all that, don't care. Once I found events and started doing events, that's been a happy marriage of my left and right brain. And so we'll see. That could change one day too. I am tired. I got the itis maybe from Lolo's. Anyway, even though we ended up having to wait longer than was expected, it was kind of sad because there was a girl who was outside, young girl too, and she passed out like 3 times while she was outside, and her boyfriend was trying to help her walk, and she just kept passing out. So they called the paramedics, and the paramedics came. So it took us longer to be seated because they had to take care of her, which was understandable. I hope she's okay. She was sitting on the stretcher when they wheeled her out, and she seemed like she was okay. She was conscious and everything, but that was kind of scary. And you know, it was hot outside, and I don't know if that's what was affecting her, or if she had some other issue. Anyway, the event went very well. We got seated around maybe 1:45, so that was like 45 minutes kind of standing out in the, or I was actually found a seat, so I was sitting down, and there was a little bit of a breeze, so it wasn't that bad. And thankfully, when we finally got seated, the food came out really fast. Like, that was wonderful. We thought we were going to end up, because there was 26 of us, we thought we were going to end up having to, and I'm not looking at the camera right now because I'm looking at the road, but we thought we were going to have to wait much longer for the food. The food was good. Yeah, it was good. I didn't have a waffle. The last time I tried their waffles, I didn't like them. They were a little too grainy or something like that. But I had a chicken wing, which was good, and I had some eggs, some toast, and some sausage, and that was good. I enjoyed my meal, and the music was definitely loud in there as well, but thankfully they were playing like all, I would say, my music, like black folks music, and so it was actually nice. It wasn't bad. The only thing I would say is that there was a girl that was sitting across from me that after a while I tried not to even make contact with her because she kept trying to talk, and it's like, girl, I cannot hear what the fuck you're saying. And so I'm just sitting here smiling, pretending like I know what you're saying, but I can't hear you. The music is too goddamn loud. And so I hope she didn't think I was rude, but after a while I was like, I can't keep making eye contact with her because every time I make eye contact, she starts talking and I can't hear her. Oh, so anyway, so I'm happy. I went out with a whole nother group, and the vibe was totally fine. There were people that were closer. They looked like they were closer to my age. So, and there was twerking. It wasn't like a big deal. Not twerking the whole time, but a little bit of twerking. And it wasn't a big deal at all. Like, somebody had at one time mentioned that they were doing a lot of twerking in this group, and it didn't bother me. It went with the music that was playing, and it was fine. So I had a good time, and I'm very happy that I went, very happy that I'm keeping my quote-unquote network diversified so that I'm no longer attached to any one person or group and entangled and then, you know, having to put up with stuff just because I only have that one group or one friend group. It's like, no, I'm diversified, baby. And so I'm happy about that. Anyway, I'm on my way home. I'm going to relax. And I think I have 4 days before I have to be anywhere. And even when I have to go somewhere, it's just a doctor's appointment. So definitely not great for the income side of things, but I definitely am looking forward to taking a break because this has been a lot. It's been a lot of fun, but it's also been a lot, and I look forward to like just being in the house and relaxing at peace and like chilling and getting in my pool. It's supposed to be hot, so I look forward to some peaceful time in my backyard in my pool. All right. So one thing that was a little weird to me, and I know it's been a while since I've been out of school and not doing accounting and all the things, but they took the bill, right? And when you have a large party, they always take 20% and add it onto the bill automatically. And then there's sales tax. And so I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to take what I ordered and I'm going to multiply that basically by 30% and add 30% onto my bill. Add 30%, and then that's what I'm going to pay. But then, so that turned out to be around $26. So then one of the administrators says, okay, everybody, you're going to take your bill. And then she added up the number of people that were sitting at the table and then took the gratuity and the sales tax and divided it evenly amongst us. And the reason why, I mean, I didn't make a big deal out of it. It was like only an extra $4, and I was not going to sweat them about it. But the thing is that, am I tripping? Because I feel like if other people ordered alcohol and they ordered appetizers and they ordered a bunch of other stuff, their bill is going to be higher, and therefore their 20% of their bill and 8% of their bill is going to be higher. And so they should be paying a higher amount than splitting that service fee and tax evenly. I mean, be gentle, but comment if that seems wrong to you. That's how we've done it in other events, in other groups that I've been in. And like I said, it's not a big deal. It was only $4, but it was still kind of like, okay, first of all, you guys charge us for a deposit. We paid the deposit, and the deposit doesn't go towards anything. And it was only $5. So once again, who cares? Like, you guys deserve to make a little bit extra for doing the administration and all that stuff. But then this tricky thing with the bill, and like I said, I don't want to seem like it's a big deal or be cheap or whatever, but I still feel like, girl, what you're doing doesn't seem right to me. Everybody should be paying around 28% of whatever their bill was. Because what if somebody ordered something that was $500 and then they took that 20% of $500, which is $100? We shouldn't have to split that $100. Okay, I'm hot and sweaty, so I'm going inside. Let me tell you, they were going and invited me to go to another venue after we left Lolo's for hookah. And I was like, no, I'm going home, but thank you for the invitation. And they went to a concert last night as well. And I'm like, okay, these people be outside, and I be outside, but I had to tell myself even earlier today or maybe it was yesterday, because I had seen another event that was happening, but I had already paid my deposit for this event that I went to today. And then I saw that the event was at 4:00, and I was like, well, theoretically I could go to Lolo's from 12:30 to whatever time, and then I could go to the second event at 4:00. And I was like, girl, you know that you be exhausted trying to go to 2 events a day, and you need to just stick to 1 event per day for the most part, and stop trying to double book like 2 events, because by the time I get through the second event, I'm usually done. So I'm so happy, because after I ate, I was ready to go. I was like, no more nothing, no more music, no more nothing. My ass hurts, my hips hurt, I'm full. I don't want to get to the point where I have to pee, because I don't want to use the bathroom in there. I'd rather come home and, be in my nice, clean environment. I'm not saying Lolo's bathroom is not clean, but still, I don't know, and I don't want to take a chance. So I was just like, man, I'm ready to go. Where's the check so we could pay the check? So even though I said something about the whole 20% and splitting it evenly, what I will say is, thank God, the way that they communicated, which was excellent communication all throughout the whole process. And they told everybody to bring cash, which everybody did, because there was no split checks. That's number one. Number two, everybody except for one person brought cash, which was wonderful. And all the cash that everybody contributed was enough to pay the bill. And so and then the one person who had cards, she paid with the card, and it all balanced out perfectly. There were no issues with the money whatsoever. I just, in my mind, was like, the way that they're doing this bill is weird. Like, it seems wrong to me, but like I said, I'm not going to sweat them over $4. Plus, I had a great time, and the fact that that everything worked out and people paid their share and there was no drama. Not to say that actually every event that I've gone to, there's been no drama related to the bill, which has been wonderful. So it was just like, here, girl, you can take this extra $4. I am not tripping. So let me just say that I'm in the group chat still with the ladies that I went out with today, and they're still posting pictures and videos from them still hanging out right now at another venue, and probably more drinks flowing and hookah and all that stuff. And there's definitely quite a bit of twerking. But, have fun. I'm at home and I'm good. I've had enough. And yeah, it's time to relax. All right, y'all, and this concludes the end of this video. This is just a reminder that I have quite a few videos loaded to my channel now. I'm a storyteller and got some great stories to tell here on my channel. I have been playing around with the thumbnails a little bit, so some things have changed, but check out my shorts, check out my longer videos, subscribe, kind comments are appreciated, like, and hit the notification bell so that we can be notifying you when new stuff comes out. Yeah, and follow me on social media at Nicole D. Ford Vegas, at Nicole D. Ford Blogger. I have 2 YouTube channels. One is my older channel with older vlogs, but yeah, follow both my channels. Subscribe. Thank you.